It's a 4-year apprenticeship for an engineering technician, and I learn how to build boats. I work through the whole company, and hopefully I'll be able to do that when I finish. Before I worked here, I was a teaching assistant at a special educational needs school. I chose an apprenticeship because I always knew that doing a degree just wasn't really for me, going to university. I'm more of a hands-on type of learner, and I have 2 children, so earning and learning is really important to make my life easier. I love learning new things every single day. I've had so many opportunities here I never could have imagined, and it's great. I love coming to work every day. A young or old person, I'd just say go for it. If you learn by doing, if you want to earn as well, then there's really nothing to lose. It's a great way to earn a living and start a career. Working for an SME, I think it's great. I can walk around the whole factory. There's always a smiling face, always someone to ask, someone to help me. And Williams are so great. They're always thinking of fun things for us to do. For my career, I think I just want to be able to make a difference. Working in a special educational needs school, I did do that, but now hopefully as an engineer, eventually I'll be able to make a difference to a greater range of people. Engineering is so vast that you could really do anything with it. I think I was nominated for this because I say yes to almost everything. I really do try my best, and I guess I'm not your typical apprentice. I'm not 16, 17 straight out of school. I'm 31, I've got 2 kids and a household to look after. So recently I've been making silicone bags, which are used in the infusion process. It makes the process much safer for the employees because the styrene in the air is trapped in the bag, and it also is better for the environment as well. The owner, one of the owners, John, has been teaching me how to do it, and I'm currently only one of 4 people in the company who can do it. I think one of my biggest achievements, apart from actually just going through with the apprenticeship, is winning a competition to design an award for a local radio station called the Brick Awards, and I did the whole process with someone else. We won it, we designed the award, we manufactured the award. It was such a great experience, and I learned so much from it. So for our college, we have some open days. So I always try and attend the open days with Williams so that I can encourage other people into STEM. I think it's really important to get people from all walks of life, women, younger people, older people, people with disabilities involved in STEM. It's such an important part of the future.
Nisha kind of shone, not just her personality, but her skill sets and technical capability. We could see literally from day one of the taster and aptitude that she would be a perfect fit for the business. And what we are looking in Anisha, she's a year 2 apprentice, but we are already kind of earmarking that she could potentially be, in the years to come, even my replacement.
I think I should win because I think it shows that it doesn't matter how late you start, it doesn't matter how much else you've got going on. Just getting stuck in, doing something that you love, it's really important, and it pays off in the end. I think that putting myself forward and being brave really pays off. If I could go home to my children, I know that they're already proud of me, but if I could go home to my children and say that I've won an Apprentice of the Year award at 31, I never thought that would be in my future, and it just proves that anything can be in theirs.
I started when I was 16, knew I didn't want to do university. An apprenticeship was attractive for me. Looked about, managed to find this one here at Brandauer. So I did a year on-site training at Incom. From then, I've come into the tool room where we are today, and then just started from that. Started in the tool room, moved through to press shop, moved through to quality, and then I wanted to be back in the tool room, hands-on, where I wanted to be from day one. It was the earn while you learn factor for me that did it really. This type of industry, I feel that you learn a lot more being hands-on than learning theory. So being like an 80% working hands-on and a 20% theory, I think is just a fantastic way of learning. And I think it's shown with my development where I'm at today. I love the problem solving, you know, the everyday, the hustle and bustle of the place. No, one day is the same, there's different problems. It's engaging work, you know, it makes you think all the time, and you're always learning something new, no matter where you're at. There's always something new that you can develop in your skill set, which I just love. If you consider an apprenticeship, just go for it, you won't look back. I started when I was 16 and I haven't looked back since, and the career opportunities that I've got now are way better than what I think I'll be if I was at university, so just go for it. With an SME, I think you're more of a name than just a number. You know, we're part of one big team together where I don't think you get at bigger companies, and I feel that your career, you know, your career ladder is a lot more achievable, and you can sit down with people and talk about it more than what you would at a big corporate place. That's what I enjoy about an SME. My future ambitions would be to climb the management ladder. The role that I'm in now is an introduction to that, and I quite enjoy overseeing different aspects. So we've got the site here, but we've also got the new tooling site over in Aldridge as well. So sort of managing that, speaking to customers, I think that's the way that I want to go in my aspirations, and sky's, you know, as far as I can go for it. I feel that I've been nominated for the work that I've done here at Brandauer in the short time, I suppose, when you look at my career compared to others. I think that people might find it inspiring maybe to go and do an apprenticeship and follow in the footsteps that I've done. I feel like I've contributed a lot to Brandauer in my short time that I've been here, from being in the different areas through those key skills I've managed to put in place for one of our new customers, which, for male grooming products. There's over £1 million worth of investment, so a very big project. Down from building the tool to running the tool to managing customers' expectations with timelines. I feel that's been a big contribution. My biggest achievement, I would feel, is opening up the new tooling facility over at Aldridge. So that site was another £1 million project worth investment with machinery and all that type of stuff. So managing that project had a lot of challenges, but it's now running, and it's running successfully, so that's a very nice thing to look back on now. I feel that it's because I've got the passion for engineering, and I think that the company lets me push further with that, you know, that there's never been a limit on what I can do through. So stuff like, you know, when the male grooming tooling that we did, and the chance to go on nights for that, I just took that opportunity and went forward with it. So my involvement with STEM is I did a project with the Man Group last year, which involved 12 schools. They had to design the fastest car they could to go down a drag strip. So I was manufacturing some parts for them, but I also got a chance just to speak to the, you know, the school kids there and just try and talk to them about apprenticeships and what they are. You know, all the details might not get across to them, so hopefully a friendly face to persuade them to come and have one. I'd feel very proud to win the award, and I'd feel like the recognition from the company as well, looking back for me on my work, to feel that I should win this award, yeah, be very proud to win.
I started as a labourer, just general work around, worked in every sector of the place, learned all I can really, and now I'm a welder fabricator, and I'm a coded welder fabricator, and I'm a procedure holder for the rail work we do. Well, I'm more of a hands-on person. Classroom wasn't really for me, and like the fact of learning and earning, and I feel I could do something instead of being sat in a classroom writing, think I can actually make something and do something with my qualities. We will get some involvement in STEM, trying to get GCSE students to come in and see what the future world's like and what they can do after they leave school. Instead of just going into classrooms again, they can come out and do apprenticeships like me, like myself. It's the best thing I've ever done, because you're learning, you're earning, you're always facing new challenges every day. It's always something different, and you're benefiting yourself because you're gaining a qualification as well as doing something you enjoy. I think to attract more apprentices, they need to be more hands-on in school and teach like engineering in schools, or not engineering as such, but workplace involvement in school, and show them what can be done outside of school, not just classroom, and probably get school trips out into the workplace and just let kids see what's out there.
Within seconds of meeting Jack, what stood out for me was his level of intellect, his ability to listen, his ability to take on instructions, to apply his new learning and instructions into any given situation and just to produce his best efforts that he could do at that time. And that's been the situation with him throughout his training. He's taken information on board, ran with it and produced the goods. At St Anne's Sheet Metalwork, they are trying to achieve and are very close to achieving a European Welding Quality Management Standard, BSEN 3834, which actually will enable them to continue to work within the rail sector and to develop contracts within the rail sector. Part of BSEN 3834 is having welding procedure specifications which become a prime document in terms of their quality management system, in that they become a primary work instruction and they are used to qualify welders, coded welders, going forwards. Jack has qualified St Anne's Sheet Metalworks welding procedure specifications, which is at a level way above of which he should be performing,
Well, it means the world to me. It's a massive achievement and be recognised as well for the hard work I've put in and gaining something from it, which makes you feel good about yourself as well.
He deserves to win. Yep, he's a nice young man. It will do wonders for his confidence. It will do wonders for his career, and the industry needs people like him.